All right, good morning. We are going live for this call. I'm going to talk about getting started with video content creation. So we're going to start officially in a couple minutes, but give some time for everyone to hop on if you're wanting to watch this live. But if you're watching the recording, that's cool too. Go ahead and comment in the chat below, say that you're watching the replay. But I wanted to put this together because I've gotten quite a bit of feedback on how do I present myself on camera? Like as a new coach or as an experienced coach that wants to get into any kind of video content, it can be challenging, especially if you don't have a background at all in talking to a camera, social media, video editing, all that stuff. And I want to hopefully make this as digestible as possible because it really is a form of media that people can connect with you on. And I'll get more formally into like the, I guess, presentation or whatever you want to call this in a bit. But I just wanted to get this started, get some people in, and kind of lay out what this all looks like. So I'm going to look at my screen over here for a little bit. I'm trying to figure out how all this Facebook Live stuff works. I'm still new to this. I've only done like a couple, but I want to do a screen share. I just don't know how to while I'm already live. So what I'll end up doing, I do want to post a couple examples of what my content used to look like and just a little more about what it looks like now. And of course you have a snapshot of what that is with this backdrop and how I'm talking to you, obviously. But yeah, this is a Facebook Live. So it's not a Zoom room. I'm not able to unmute mics or anything like that. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, put it in the comments too, because we're all gonna interact in the chat after this. It's gonna this recording is gonna get posted in the Facebook group. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel as well. I have one for the personal finance stuff and then one for the business. And so I'll just have it there if you ever need the recording. I could send you that link just so it's a little easier to find. But yeah, I'm gonna hold on, pull up a couple links so that I don't lose them. All right. And I know that it's Sunday morning and most people probably aren't going to be on live. Just got church and family stuff. Totally understand. This was just the only time I can do. So with that, yeah, we'll start off. Well, I guess it's 10 o'clock now. So we'll start off with the content. Yeah, so today we're talking about getting started with content creation, specifically for videos. I mean, content creation can be blogs, pictures, things like that. But what I really want to talk about is the video side of things, because I've gotten feedback, like I said, from other coaches, other people saying, "Hey, Teddy, you present really well on camera. You know how to speak. You like are pretty good with the editing and all this stuff." I appreciate all the compliments, absolutely, but it was a lot of failures and a lot of mistakes getting here, and I'm by no means any expert. Like I just want to share what I've learned over the last year of creating content, recording videos, posting them, and all of that, just to show you that hopefully the barriers that are keeping you from getting started, I can address those and you can actually start making the content and start doing the learning. So the cool thing I like about video content is that it's a very scalable way to connect with your audience, new or existing. In a way, like I always struggled having one-to-one phone calls, building rapport that way, which is absolutely effective, don't get me wrong. But when you have people who can look at your video content, then they're connecting with you without you taking the time to talk to them. And so they have a little bit of rapport coming in. They're more of a warm audience. And so they feel more comfortable talking to you. They feel more connected with you. And I'm sure a few of you, I met a couple of you at enrichment, but a lot of you felt like connected with me because of some of my video content. And I thought that was so cool, right? We already started the conversation, having rapport and not necessarily like meeting for the first time. So I think if you're watching this, maybe that's been an experience for you with other content creators. Maybe you've listened to podcasts for a while and then you just feel like you know the person. That's exactly the goal. right? We want to be able to nurture our clients in a way that's scalable, that's not always one-to-one calls. And so if you're able to point them to some of your videos or link videos to your website or whatever it is, then those recordings live with you forever, right? As long as you leave them online. When it comes to video content, you can use it for just introducing yourself. I mean, it could be low-key stuff too. It doesn't have to be produced YouTube videos. Just like a brief selfie video that you send to your clients. Say, hey, thank you, blah, 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 for scheduling a consultation. I'm looking forward to getting to meet you. Hope to see you then. Really simple, just getting in the flow of talking to a camera. But you can use it, yeah, for social media posts, YouTube, webinars. You can use it, like I said, little videos that you send clients. But yeah, it is a skill. It is absolutely a skill. I'll just go ahead and put it in the comments on some of these videos, that some of my first videos, I actually deleted quite a few of them. I don't necessarily regret it because I was like genuinely embarrassed by them. But yeah, I have, let's see, I'll do this one. This is my, this is my second video on my YouTube channel. I should probably put in the, let's see. And so with this one, actually, I removed it off of public. I did like a little mini video series to send out called Financial Foundations. Essentially, I was trying to make my own like FPU type thing, but I wanted to just get something out there, some kind of content. And if you watch, it's really unpolished. I kept in a lot of the filler words, ahs, very minimal editing, got some captions going, the backdrop, the lighting is kind of okay. At that point, I understood a little more about some of the lighting stuff, but yeah, if you can check that out, either after the call or whatever. But then I'll post some more of the recent stuff so you can just compare. But I want to cover the actual content too. So I'll post my most recent like YouTube purposed content where I recorded it for YouTube. I keep my other webinars and live recordings on the website, but on the YouTube channel. All right, there it is. It's posted in the comments if you want to go down and look at them. Oh, hey David, glad to see you here. All right, so those are there to reference just to show you kind of the transformation, and you can obviously look through the progression on the YouTube channel. But let me get into the actual content so you can actually get value from this. Yeah, I'm doing these calls, like I said, just to add value to you. And if you have any questions, I just want to support you however I can in your business journey. I'm definitely by no means a perfect coach at all. I'm still learning, but I'll share what my experience has been. That way you don't make the same mistakes. So we talked a little bit about why content is important, helpful, useful, but one of the biggest barriers people have is just feeling comfortable talking to a camera. I'm talking to a camera right now live, and there's no one in here. Like, if you pan around the room, it's just like, there's no one here. I'm talking to myself. But with a lot of practice, a lot of mistakes, hopefully you can feel more comfortable doing this on a regular. Yeah, one of the biggest barriers is just feeling comfortable on camera, talking, but also getting over the insecurities about posting videos of yourself, hearing your own voice over and over again, and getting almost overwhelmed with, do I need to get this camera, this microphone, like what kind of setup, what kind of lights do I need, all this stuff. Hopefully this will give you a little clearer picture of just getting straight to the actual learning. And so I don't know how many of you know who I am. My name is Teddy. I'm one of the Ramsey coaches. I help facilitate some stuff in this group, but this is going to exist on my YouTube channel. So for those of you who aren't in the Ramsey coaches group, my name is Teddy. I'm a financial coach. I started my coaching practice about 18 months ago. It was January of 23, and have no business background, no content creation background, social media, like any of that stuff. It's all new to me. And so, video editing, none of that. But I've learned a few things over the last year of intentional video creation. I started about July of last year, and I started on TikTok, like just talking head videos, nothing fancy. And from then till now, seeing the growth didn't just happen overnight. A year is a long time to keep this up. I actually went back and counted. It was 300 TikToks that I recorded, 100 YouTube videos that I posted, and a few like public presentations that help with my speaking and stuff. But that's the amount of work that went in for that transformation. So when you look at the difference between those two YouTube videos, it just didn't happen overnight. It is a process. And I still, as I'm learning, I see that skill gap grow more and more. I see how actual like full-time content creators create their stuff, and it really is a process. So I don't mean to drag this on, so I'll just get right into it. When it comes to content creation, the thing with videos is that we're just too scared to post because a lot of us have insecurities about what we look like, what we sound like. For me, and this is complete honesty, here are my insecurities. I'm too awkward for the camera. I'm an introvert. I am horrible at public speaking. I have no video editing, no photo editing background. I'm not artistic. Limited social media, limited public speaking experience. I don't look the way I want to. I'm fat, I'm young, I'm inexperienced, whatever it is. And I'm sure it's different for you. Maybe you feel like you're too old for social media, or you feel like, you just don't have the same advantages as other people. You don't have the time, you have a family, all this stuff. And those are absolutely obstacles and excuses that you can use for anything in business. But if you really want to get better with presenting on camera, with posting your content, you've got to put the reps in. They say, I think, perfection is the enemy of good, or perfection is the enemy of progress, something like that. But that is so true that whenever you're trying to get video stuff out there, starting messy is better than not starting at all. Meaning, having something on there that's a little embarrassing that you look back and you're like, I want to delete that video. That's better than never posting at all. Waiting for the right equipment, waiting for the right time, the right content. Getting started is the most important thing. And so all of my learning has been through YouTube and through posting, like getting the feedback. For me, whenever I post on TikTok, their algorithm is pretty quick to tell you what does well and what doesn't, for a lot of reasons. The content you create, how you present yourself, all of that stuff. So whatever medium you want to use for your videos, you just got to start posting. There are a lot of coaches in this group that post on Facebook, some that post on LinkedIn, some that post on YouTube. So just pick a platform. And I'm going to get into the actual tips, the 3 tips that got me started and hopefully will get you started on videos. So yeah, the first one really being is that progress over perfection is what you're trying to achieve when it comes to content creation. Having something posted is better than having nothing. And then every time you post, finding one thing to improve, or just maybe like it's scripting, maybe it's your camera angle, maybe it's your lighting, your audio, just one thing. And then every video after that will slowly improve. Before you know it, you'll look back and be like, oh my goodness, I was so new into this. You also, I'm trying to find my notes, y'all. It's all jumbled here. Yeah. I want to make this simple. So when you get started, literally all you need is a phone camera. That's it. And like a window or a light source. You don't need any microphone. You don't need any editing software. just get a phone camera and record a 1 minute video or 30-second video. You'll find that it's really easy to ramble when you're recording yourself. And so make it a goal. You can post it in here as you're posting your videos, or let me know. I think you'll have my contact information. You can just DM me. Like, Teddy, I just posted my first 10 1-minute videos. Just do that. If you can post 10 1-minute videos, you'll have a good amount of reps to get in the motion, get the ball rolling. But those first 2 or 3 are hard. And so that's only, it's 10 minutes of screen time. Maybe it'll take you 20 or 30 minutes to actually record 10 short videos like that. But I'm telling you, you'll learn so much just by doing that. So make it simple. Whatever you can do to engineer your environment to promote that, do it. Like for me, I set this up so every time I actually, start recording, I enjoy it. I look forward to recording a video. When I was first getting started, I'm like, I'm on a walk. I'm not really doing anything. My first TikTok was just recording myself as I walk, sweaty. I was not speaking well, and it was to advertise a 30-day challenge that I was doing. Like, it doesn't have to be complicated. Just get something posted. The second tier to it, if you want to do some basic video editing, I recommend CapCut. It's very user-friendly, and it has a lot of features for the free software. But, basic video editing. I used to get really into the transitions, the sound effects, the music. You don't need any of that right now. And then with video content, scripting is really important. So as you're getting your first few videos out, understanding scripting in terms of what the audience cares about and what they listen to, that'll help that engagement portion. So something as simple as having a good hook, having a good intro, or framing the video, what it's about. One of my business mentors, he said, whenever you're giving a presentation or recording a video, tell them what you're gonna tell them, and then tell them what you told them. So preview the content, actually go through the content, and then recap it. But you wanna have a hook at the beginning to get that engagement going. Set the context for why it's important for them to consider. There's a lot I can get into it. I'm trying to keep it very superficial, but if y'all have more questions, like I said, you put it in the comment box. Karen saying she feels exactly the same. I assume that was from when we were talking about the insecurity and getting started. But y'all can always feel free to DM me too if you have specific questions. I love to help out wherever I can when it comes to this, because I didn't really have any other coaches who can mentor me with all this video stuff. Really, I met maybe like 2 or 3 people. One of them actually inspired this whole setup with Dave Ramsey's Babysit Millionaires book, and the bookshelf, the lights, and this whole thing here. So, Tori, if you're watching this, I appreciate you. Y'all don't know Tori, he's a cool guy. So, one of the other big things, I think I'm on point 3, I don't know, I'm losing track. This is not really scripted, y'all. The thing I really struggled with was listening to my own voice on camera or on a recording. And I know for sure, if y'all have listened to your own voice, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't sound like I want to sound. I sound so dull. I sound so monotone. All this stuff, I feel it. And it took me like a couple months to get over that. I just kept posting and posting. And a lot of times I wouldn't even want to rewatch my own content because I didn't want to hear my own voice. After a while, as I learned to get more animated on TikToks and stuff like that, like higher energy, more intonation changes with my voice and things like that, then after a while, after I edited the videos, I watched some of my videos, I'm like, I sound pretty competent. Like, I am surprised I made that video. If y'all haven't checked some of those enrichment videos that I posted on the business channel, I don't think it's narcissistic, but I like rewatching them because I'm teaching myself about things and I'm watching myself and learning from myself. So if you want to watch it, I'll post it here in the comments. I'll post the one where we did I already posted that one. I'll post this vlog one. Because I did one where I've interviewed all the coaches and stuff. But if you want specific for like my experience at enrichment, there it is. So. All right. So yeah, you won't like your voice. Absolutely won't for a while. But you just got to keep posting. If it helps you to not rewatch your content, then don't watch your content. Whatever will motivate you to keep posting, keep trying. That's what's the most important. The biggest thing I got hung up on when I was doing these videos, posting them publicly, was like, I want to go viral. I want something that will get 200 likes or, 8,000 views, whatever, right? Like that's viral in my sense. But I realized that that's not the goal. At least with your first 100 videos, your first year of content, your goal isn't to go viral. Your goal is to learn the process and improve yourself every single video. Improve your lighting, improve how you speak, improve your scripting. All that stuff is so important to understand. If you want a recommendation for a YouTube channel who's really helpful with this, Think Media with Sean Cannell, he does a really great job. And there's a lot of other smaller channels too. I just can't name them off the top of my head. Yo, I'm trying to find these notes. I think I split them up over a few different things. So I think we're on like 0.4. I don't know. If y'all are watching watching this live, just like comment. I don't know what part I'm on. But another thing that really helped me improve my content when I was getting the reps in and all that stuff was that I had people who weren't afraid to give me solicited constructive criticism. Okay. People that I would go out to seek advice from. I'd ask them, hey, what can I improve in this content? Did anything sound unclear? A lot of times you'll have a lot of cheerleaders, which is absolutely necessary to keep you motivated to create more content. But at the same time, you need areas to improve. You can't always receive compliments. You need criticisms. And I have a few, like 5 or 6 people in my life that I go to, and I'm like, I trust your constructive criticism, and I'm seeking it out. There are quite a few people that'll give unsolicited constructive criticism. Depends on who they are, how they deliver it. But if you can find a team of like 3 or 4 people in your life, whether it's in your audience, in your peers, I wouldn't recommend family, or you can maybe do friends, like get their feedback on your videos, how you present yourself, then you can actually have more honest, critical feedback for yourself that you may not even notice. So have those people in your life that aren't afraid to call you out. Like one of the videos, the one I posted, had these string lights just here. And to me, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I made a friend at enrichment, and he was like, Teddy, those string lights gotta go. Like, no, don't put them up. And so I squeezed them behind this bookshelf to have this little glow. So I think it looks cooler, simple, but yeah, have those people in your life that'll call you out on the videos. Yeah, I don't know if we have any questions. We only got 3 people live, which is all cool and dandy. But y'all can add comments if you're watching the replay, and I'll answer them, or anyone else who has video content creation experience will answer them too. My biggest thing with this, and I hope you take away from it, is if you haven't posted any videos, or if you only posted 3 or 4, and you're like, I want to get into video creation, content creation in that arena, all you need to do is get started. 10 videos, 10 1-minute videos. That's 10 minutes on camera. Even if you mess up, if you have a 1-minute video, I know, because I've done this too, I record it, 15 seconds in, no, I'm going to scrap it, re-record. Another 20 seconds in, I'm going to scrap it, re-record. And I'll re-record this 1-minute video 10 times. But you get more progress from actually posting it than you do re-recording it. I'm going to be totally honest with you. No one's going to see your content, at least no one of scale. Maybe 10 people, 15, 20, 30 people. And those people that are seeing it understand it's your new content. And if you're embarrassed by it, if you're afraid of their judgment, you're going to have to get used to that, because there are going to be people who will start seeing your content who actually are legitimately critical of it. And that's one of the things you got to overcome. Overcome yourself, overcome the judgment, so that you can deliver content that's impactful, that can improve your clients' lives. One of the things that enrichment that I really took away was like, how long are you going to wait to get over yourself before you can impact someone's life? How long are you going to let your insecurities of getting on camera, of reaching out to people, stop you from actually doing the thing so you can help that person? Yeah. It just like got a knife and stuck it in my chest, because that was me. That is still me. And I'm trying to get over that too. So honestly, that was with this live. I got feedback and I'm like, I don't know if I'm comfortable doing this. I don't have 10 years experience. I don't have a big following. Like if you look at my YouTube channel, there's literally 95 people subscribed to it. And on the business channel, I think there's like 55. I don't really have a lot of followers, but I think that's the point I want to emphasize. This video creation stuff is not about building a big audience. It's not about getting viral. It's about learning, actually presenting yourself so that you can create better content that is deserving of that. Create better content before you have the audience. Create better content so you can create video courses. You can create video sales letters if you are, running ads or running like any landing pages and things like that. Those skills are those micro meta skills that will help you deliver content better to your audience, to your clients. But yeah, just to reemphasize, getting started will help you so much more than 10, 20 hours of watching the how-to videos. And if you need some feedback, you just want, hey, a second set of eyes, reach out to me. Like, if I don't have time, I'll get to it eventually. But say, hey, Teddy, I posted my first 3 TikToks, my first 3 Reels, whatever it is. Can you check them out and give me some feedback? I'll do that. I'll probably leave you like a voice memo or something. That's usually easier. But yeah, I know if anyone else is in this group who has video content, like I said, I'm not an expert. There are people in this group with a lot more experience than I do with coaching, with presenting, with videos. So hopefully y'all can engage in the comments too. And that way we just support each other as a community. But get started. The thing that one of my mentors really ingrained in me is that progress over perfection. That's the goal. So post your video, find one thing to improve, no matter how small, whether it's to add captions, add lighting, clip it up a little better, smile more, things like that. You want to make sure it's just one thing, and then it compounds over time. Yeah, like I said, I probably have a lot more that I can add to it, but I see we're already going almost 30 minutes into this, and I want to be respectful of your time, for sure. If this is of value to you, if you want specific lives and videos on this, let me know. Send me a DM. I don't know if I'll post it in this group because it's not always pertainable and not always relevant to everyone. But if that's something you're interested in, just let me know, because I don't know what to post unless you tell me. So I wish I can do the screen share and show you what the difference looks like side to side, where it's just my bedroom background, which is outside, whatever, now to this. And this is actually not that fancy, because like this is just this screen right here. Let me try to pull up a picture of what it actually looks like. I'm literally just like in a home office, so hopefully you can see this. Like, that's how messy it is. And literally, like, hold on. This is all you see. All this other stuff is a mess. There's a bunch of junk right over there. What it looks like from my perspective is just a desk, and it's not anything fancy, y'all. Let's see. Karen says, I can barely figure out how to join this, let alone how to post stuff. This is great. Well, I'm glad it's helping out, Karen. All things social media is a learning curve. Like, this is my fourth Facebook Live, and I wanted to do Facebook Live particularly because I'm so familiar with Zoom. Like, this is my learning experience too. Literally right now, I'm posting this as a Facebook Live so that I'm getting experience. So, we're both benefiting. And the cool thing is the recording gets automatically uploaded to the group. So I don't have to upload it and then wait and all that stuff. But yeah, like here, I'm gonna swing this around. Like this is what my screen looks like. Hold on. Like this is the Facebook stuff. This is the content. There's that little studio light and then a bunch of mess in the background. But the whole purpose of this not only is to give you the actual content to get started, the motivation to get started, but to show you that it's pretty, bootstrap. Nothing fancy. I didn't spend a whole bunch of money on my equipment other than this camera, which was like the most budget-friendly vlogging camera that I had. It was like $400, $500. Maybe that light over there was $20. The microphone on the camera was like $30, and then this boom stand, whatever you call it, the mic stand that my camera's propped on was like $30. But all of you have this. This is like $1,000, and that's all you need. You already have it, so just get started. Awesome. I appreciate you too, David. So yeah. Obviously, the way I'm conducting myself on a Facebook Live is going to be different than how I present myself on a YouTube video, because this is very conversational, very presentational, definitely not as high energy. And if you want to really see what high energy looks like, well, high energy, it's going to feel really crazy. It's going to feel unnatural, but when you're recording videos and all that stuff, you're going to have to put like 10x energy than you think. So here, I'll just like reset and I'll tell you how I open up, like introduce myself in the videos, and you can just see kind of the discrepancy, not just the gap between the actual energy. So here's how I introduce myself. Hey everyone, my name is Teddy. I'm a financial coach and social worker, and I help you take control of your money to be your best self at home and at work. And you can see like how much more energy I have doing that. And that's one of the biggest things that is hard to practice, absolutely hard to practice. But that hopefully gives you a little live view of what things look like behind the scenes when I record YouTube videos, and how those are just normal. When you're watching content like from George Camel or from Rachel Cruz or any of the Ramsey personalities, they have a lot of energy that's not natural in your day-to-day conversation or in like a webinar like this. So, I mean, I don't even know if this is a webinar, but so yeah. Take this for what you will. I mean, this is free. So Dave says the advice is worth as much as you pay for it. So if this is impactful for you, I hope it is. That's why I set the time aside to do this. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I don't think I got any questions from any of the people live. Well, I'll give it a few minutes while I review my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. If y'all have questions, put them in there so that way we can talk about it. Let's see. There's a lot of other nuances that I wanted to cover, but it's not important right now. I just want you who's watching right now, I want you to post 10 short videos. That's it. Not one 10-minute video, 10 short videos, intentional videos, okay? Don't even try to take on a giant of doing a long video. Just 10 short videos and post it. Actually post it. Don't just let it sit in your drafts. Don't just let it sit on your phone. Post it and then deal with that insecurity you're going to feel waiting to see how people engage with it. And tag me. Send it to me. I want to watch it, okay? I'm here to support you because I didn't really have people supporting me for the video stuff to be like, okay, now this, and this needs to be done. It took me, I don't know how many videos I posted before I was getting like feedback from people close to me. Yeah. For me, I mean, I always use TikTok to consume content. I never used it to create, and so it worked out really well because, like I said, TikTok has a really fast feedback loop to see how well your video does. And you can kind of pick out, okay, these videos did better, these videos did worse. So what do I need to continue doing and what do I need to stop doing in order to keep the engagement up? Yeah. That's it. No questions in the chat, but comment below, send me a DM. I want to have those conversations with you. I love this. It'd be cool to be a YouTuber, right? And yeah, ultimately, I want to keep improving this so that I can deliver better content, more effective content, and like video courses too. Like I created a video course, and this was back in April, so like 5 months ago, 6 months ago, and a lot's changed since then. So if you want that too, I mean, it's free. Like I don't benefit anything if you have it. So just let me know if you want it. But yeah, that's it. If you have any feedback, of course, let me know either in the comments or DM. I'd appreciate that too, to find a way to better deliver this to you. If Facebook Live was way too confusing and you prefer a Zoom call, whatever, maybe I'll do a Zoom call next time. But yeah, I'm just one of y'all. Nothing special. I'm just another coach trying to help y'all out. And I think we posted relatively recently that yeah, Mike and I are just really just facilitators of the group, help things go. And y'all connect with each other, find someone, find an accountability partner in your business for videos, all that stuff to just keep you in check, keep you growing and competing with one another in the most friendly way possible. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and wrap up the live. I appreciate those of you who stuck through the whole 36 minutes. And like I said, I'm going to post this on my business channel. That way, if you want the recording and you can't find it in Facebook, just send me a DM. But chances are, if you're watching this, then you already watched it. So yeah, with that, take ownership of your business, of your life, and you got to get over yourself, because we are our own biggest obstacle. The thing that is keeping us from making an impact in the world, making an impact with our clients, is the person in the mirror. Just like for them and for us too, we're our own obstacle with our personal finance journey. So yeah, just get started. Post those 10 recordings, 1 minute long, 30-second long. Just get the ball rolling. Bye, y'all.